Good Wednesday evening, everyone. I just want to give you an update on our weather situation for our Thursday. We do have that marginal risk for severe thunderstorms as issued by the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. Those folks at the Storm Prediction Center issue all the watches that are issued across the country, your tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches, and then your local National Weather Service office, which ours is Nashville, issues the warnings when there's severe weather occurring or thought to be occurring, according to radar. So tonight, the Storm Prediction Center has been busy issuing severe thunderstorm watches for Kansas. That's what you see here on this national map. And they've had several warnings this evening for either thunderstorm winds or hail. Lots of hail reports. And you also see a little storm report there in on Tennessee, that yellow box there. That's right on Nashville. They had a couple of trees blown down from a strong storm this evening. The little red box up in Illinois is for a funnel cloud that was spotted with one of their storms. We are not looking for tornadic thunderstorms on Thursday. We just don't have the ingredients in place for us to be overly concerned about that. It's just a damaging straight line wind gust, very typical for your summertime storms. Those shaded counties you see up in Minnesota and Wisconsin, those are frost advisories, and that'll be their first frost advisories of this season. North Dakota and South Dakota have lots of advisories for wind, so not frost, but for wind. But Minnesota and Wisconsin have those frost advisories, just as a sign of things to come for us as we get farther on into the autumn season. And we'll start seeing our first frost, which usually comes around the middle of October, but we can certainly get frost even as soon as late September, some of our earliest frost. So we'll be on the lookout for that before you know it. So Premier Generators brings us our level of concern, just looking for the risk for some severe thunderstorms. And we got that flash flood risk as well. So it is a low end risk for both threats. Low, but not zero. So we'll just be mindful of that for sure. So it will be a meteorologist marked weather alert day on Thursday. So this is what the short-term radar model is looking like at about 5 p.m. This can change because the lines can speed up or slow down, but I think this is a good idea of the threat time frame that I'm looking at right now, looking between probably about 2 and 6 p.m. I'll fine tune that in the morning update, but that just gives you an idea of where I'm leaning with this. Late afternoon into the early evening hours would be the greatest risk for one of these stronger storms. Now, we do have some rain showers that'll be coming into play in the morning. If those linger a little longer and keep our atmosphere a little bit more stable, then we may not have anything to worry about at that point. So I'll watch that and I'll keep you updated on that situation as well as we go through our Thursday. So it will be a meteorologist marked weather alert day, simply because we do have that risk. It is it's the meteorological fall season because that started September the 1st. We do our seasons in even 3-month increments, September, October, and November being meteorological fall. And fall is the secondary peak in severe weather season. So not uncommon at all to see some severe weather threats in the autumn months. So Premier Generators bringing us our severe weather threat and got that low end risk for a damaging wind gust from thunderstorm winds. And we got that low end risk for some flash flooding as well. Don't forget to download the Meteorologist Mark app. It's in your app store. It's free. So many folks have been downloading the app. I mean, it's available in both Apple and Android. Just look for it in your stores. Search Meteorologist Mark and you'll see either one of those symbols pop up there. And just download that app. Again, it's free. And then when I do a notification or an update, it pushes that out and you get that almost immediately. So it's just another way of staying up to date with your severe weather information. If you live in Cumberland County, you should download the Cumberland County EMA app. And that will also be another source of information to keep you updated. And don't forget the newsletter is out. The September edition came out yesterday. And appropriately enough, the first article in the newsletter about the fall severe weather season. So you'll need to check that out. That's available on the app and website as well. Just click on that link and it'll take you straight to that newsletter. You folks have a wonderful Wednesday evening and keep looking up. And again, I'll keep an eye on things on Thursday and I'll keep you posted. You just keep it right here to Meteorologist Mark.